are people who are coming home from work and walking down the street, and maybe this is a spectacle for them as they see firefighters still on the scene, still spraying water some 15, 16 hours after this fire first began. But there are dozens of families who are tonight, as you said, sleeping somewhere else. Their homes, their apartments, either burned straight through or water damage all the way down to the ground floor. There are nearly 200 people tonight being assisted by the Red Cross.
It was half full.
Andy Dunkley and her daughter Karen standing Friday afternoon outside a Bronx elementary school, a temporary shelter, in their pajamas.
They couldn't grab anything.
It's what they were wearing when they fled their fourth-floor apartment overnight at 2910 Wallace Avenue in the Allerton section of the Bronx. Much of the top, 6th floor, consumed by flames in what ultimately grew into a 5th alarm fire.
Well, I didn't know it was that big until I came outside.
7 people suffered various injuries as strong winds whipped up the flames. The cause still under investigation, but several tenants pointed to what they feel may have, at the very least, played a role in the fire: the widespread use of space heaters.
I heard earlier that it was the heaters.
Was your heat working before the fire?
No heat.
City housing officials say inspectors responded to a no heat complaint 2 days before the fire and confirmed it was indeed working. But city records show dozens and dozens of complaints at this building over the last 2 years for no heat. The building owner, Ved Parkash, owns dozens of buildings across the city and 10 years ago topped the worst landlord list. Through a spokesperson, his company issued a short written statement, quote, "We are withholding comment because this is an active fire investigation." Do you have renter's insurance?
No. That's my worst thing I should have done.
A spokesperson for the City Housing Department of Housing Preservation and Development releasing a statement that reads in part, quote, "Providing heat during winter isn't just the ethical thing to do, it's the law. If you need to use a space heater, whether you have adequate heat or not, please make sure you're following all safety guidelines." The agency going on to remind everyone that if they have a heat complaint, they're not able to get it resolved with their landlord, to make sure that they call 311. And of course, if you smell smoke or see fire, call 911 and then get out.